My quest to make a Biggie clone. So we'll be following a Brewfather recipe today. So we got our grains. We're gonna go with 2 American East Coast style yeasts and a lot of hops. So we got about 160 of Galaxy, 160 of Amarillo, 80 of Vic Secret, a little bit of bittering hops, but we'll see how we go. So in the grain today, we've got 4.7 kilos of pale malt, 500 grams of oats, 500 grams of wheat, 50 grams of crystal. We'll start this mash, the insulation cover on, and I'll probably just cover this in a blanket and put the timer on for an hour, come back. Up to the boil, we'll get this timer on and boil this out for an hour. We'll come back and do some hop additions at the end. Boil gravity of about 1036. So let's see how this goes when she boils out. Really bang on, it's nice and light. We'll get a closer look at that when we take a gravity reading later to show you what the colour looks like. We've got our new hop spider that we got this week, so we'll give that a whirl, which will be cool. We've so for hops, we got rid of the bittering hops altogether. When we're cubing, obviously I'm not cooling down the wort, so you know, the hops stay on the beer longer, so we don't want to have a beer that's too bitter. So we got rid of the bittering hops, and we're just going to be adding 30 of Galaxy and Amarillo, and we're just going to add these in pretty much at the end of the boil. Let this cool down to about 80 degrees, so we'll do a bit of a steep for about 20 minutes, and then we'll put it into the cube, and we'll see how we go from there. While we're waiting, we'll just sanitizing the cube and the funnel. To go, we're just going to put in half a teaspoon of yeast nutrient. Right, so we turned it off. Got the hop spider in, and we're going to try and get this to about 90 degrees. And when it does get to 90, we're going to put the hops in and let it steep for about probably 20 minutes. And then we're going to put this in the cube before it gets below 80 degrees. We're at about 90 degrees now, so we're going to put these hops in. And here we go. I already smell that. It seems to be bubbling away in there, but the aroma of that's pretty cool. Putting it on the temperature, I don't want to put this in the cube if it gets cold. So we're at about 5 minutes on the hop steep so far. We've dropped from about 90 to 88. It's going to take a little bit of time for it to drain as well, so we'll probably give it 10 minutes and we'll get this in the cube. Sitting at nearly 10 minutes. It's at 85-ish. I'm going to start getting this in the cube, I think, now. It's going to take a little bit of time to do that.
Colour of it looks like a Biggie Juice colour.
We'll get this in the cube now, and we'll get a gravity reading shortly. Yeah, that'll do. And there's the colour. Oh, the sun's in the way. But yeah, the colour's pretty good. Very happy with it. I'm going to just give that hop spider a little bit of a jump around. It's still getting a bit low now. You can see all the leftover bits that this spider's not going to, it's going to hold and not go in the cube. So we'll just give that a shake. Get all that out of it. The hop spider. Oh. Look at that. All that shit that's not going to go in my cube. So didn't realise that's how much crap it puts in, but you know, considering that we put them in the fermenter, it does that. You lose a bit of space. I think we'll be using hop socks next time when we use the fermenter. So yeah, a lot of stuff that it holds up. Is now done this. This is the 3rd time. I'm getting a lot closer on these water numbers. Last time I was a little bit short. Well, the first time I was a lot short. This time I've probably still got a litre in there that's coming out, but it's going to get right up to that 20 litre mark, which is what I'm trying to do. So I've got my water bang on now, which is a lot simpler. There's a nice little etch, which is conveniently the like an etching on the side of the keg, which pretty much gives me the perfect amount of water. So nice and simple. So this is full, which I'm happy with. I'm just going to roll this on the side, just get it all up on the handle in there. It's all sanitized and it's on pretty tight. we'll drop this shortly. I should have this IPA finished soon, and then we'll be excited to get this Biggie down. It's another brew day done, and yeah, can't wait to see how it goes. But very happy with it. Colour of it looks Biggie-like, which is a good start. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. I'll update you guys next week on how this